Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome to day 46 of our series 99% in 99 days for CBSE mathematics. I hope all of you are doing good. So today we are starting a new chapter bacha, which is volume surface area. Okay, this is session number 1. As I said, starting a new chapter, we'll deal with all types of 3D solids, okay, sphere, cone, cylinder, okay, and we'll solve questions on all of them as well. I've taken a total of 8 to 10 questions today, which we'll solve in the session only, okay, to apply and to learn how to apply the formulas for all these problems. Okay, some questions will be from PYQ section, some will be from which is not a PYQ as well. So I hope this is all clear to you. Okay, you know me, I am Ankit Sir, coming here on our platform Diksha Vedantu Foundation YouTube channel every day to help you out with the revision to achieve a very big goal that you have set for yourself, which is 99% marks in boards. Okay, so I did not set my goals as that high, sir, but you should, right? Why aim for something less if you can do it? And yes, you can do this if you are consistent, if you have been consistent with me from the day 1 of this particular series, right? So today let's start a new chapter. So let's look at the chapter plan. Okay, the chapter plan is like this, bacha. Have a look. So if you check out the 3D figures that we have to deal with it, we have to remember the formulas for a cuboid, okay, cylinder, cone and sphere. Okay, again in the combination of solids, if you check it out over here, you'll have to deal with the combination of cylinder with sphere, and like that questions will be coming. I've taken the PYQs also to help you understand some questions, what are the type of pattern being asked in the exams as well. Now if you check out the weightage, bacha, you have total, again mensuration weightage is 10 marks. There's no chapter wise weightage, but I have observed your previous papers and got to know, okay, this 5 to 6 marks can come from this particular chapter as well. Okay, in that questions can be asked in MCQ, 2 marker, 3 marker and a case study. Case study has been asked in last 2 years. I think you can check this out. Case study is coming from this particular chapter. 5 marker has been asked in was in I think 2022 or I think 2016. So I think one question I saw in the combination of solids, 5 marker was there. Rather, you'll have questions in 4 marker category, which is case study, 2 marker, 3 marker and MCQs only. I hope this is clear. Chaliye, so let's move on to learning the first concept, which is to know about cube and cuboids. Cube and cuboid. What is a cube, sir? A 3D solid with dimension, so all sides, all edges as A and A. Means what, bacha? All sides are equal. This is what, bacha? This is the length, this is the width B, and the height is again all equal to A units, all equal to A units. Whereas in the case of cuboid, this is cube, this is cuboid, you have all of them different. Okay, means this will be, sir, a length, okay, this will be, sir, a breadth or width, and this will be, sir, a height h. I hope this is clear. So the dimensions for 3D solid, which is cuboid, will be all different, LBH, whereas in the case of cube, you will be having, bacha, what? A means all dimensions will be equal. So all 3 dimensions will be equal. So it means all sides, length, breadth and height will be consistently equal to each other. Chaliye. So if you check out this, how many in both the figures, how many faces you have? Why faces, sir? Because we find area for, sir, what? A 2D shape, right? So how many faces you have, bacha? Please check this out. You have one face over here, like in front, in back, okay, front face and the back, okay. Same way on the right and opposite of that left, the floor part and the top part, means total of 6 faces you can see over here. Same goes in the case of cuboid as well. So 6 faces over here and 6 faces over here. Whereas in this case, you'll find all the 6 faces to be square. Over here, you'll find the faces to be rectangular in shape. Clear, na? Here you can see here the big rectangle over here, same size as in the behind. Right is a smaller rectangle B and H. Same way goes over here on the opposite side of the right, which is basically left, and bottom and top you can see again a bigger rectangle will be there for floor and the roof of a shape of 3D in the terms of cuboid. In this case, again, all, as I said, all 6 will be a square. Okay, so let's quickly look at the areas. What are the areas type that we have, bacha, in both the cases? So if I define them individually, have a look. First formula would be something called as LSA, lateral surface area. Lateral surface area means only for the walls. Only for the walls. If I'm staying in this room, which is a cube in nature, means I'll check out only the walls area. Okay, so how many walls are there, sir? Front and back, sorry, yeah, front and back and left and right, means total of 4 walls are there. So 4 walls are there, and what is the each wall's area? They're all a square of the same side A. So A cross A, na, they're all a square, bacha, of the side length A. So 4A square is the, check here, 4A square is the LSA or lateral surface area of the cube. Okay, same way when I talk about TSA, what is TSA, sir? total surface area of the cube will become bacha what? We have to include the top and the bottom as well, means the floor and the roof as well. Check this out. You're gonna get what? Total will become 6 now. Again, these are all squares, so 6a square. Their area, so square units will be there. Okay, so that's all right. Next, what we again have volume, bacha. Very, very important. We have to deal with volume. So what is volume going to be, bacha? Simply a times a times a. What is that? A cube. For this you'll have volume will be, bacha, what? Space occupied by that particular shape, right? So a cube. And what will be the unit for this? It'll be cubic centimeters, cubic meters, like that. Means cubic units will be for volume, square units for area. Okay, chaliye. One more formula is there for cube, and what is that? Please check. It's going to be for your what do you call the diagonal of the cuboid room, usually used in cuboid most of the time, but we'll check over here as well. So what is the diagonal, sir? From this vertex, the opposite coordinates vertex. Please check here. So if you're staying in the room, no, look at the farthest corner point of your room, and which is on the floor, and then again farthest corner point on the roof. Join them. That's called the diagonal of the room of any cuboid. Okay, so farthest point on the floor, one corner, to the farthest point to the on the roof side. If you join that line, will be called as diagonal of the room. And how you find it out? Please check. If you look at your floor, okay, so check the floor, bacha. Have a look. I can draw it over here only just to make sure. If you join this, sir, if you join this, what is that? This is the diagonal of the floor. It means if you're standing on a floor, na, just check this out. Corner of the floor, okay, the room's wall's corner to opposite side's wall corner. Okay, if you take it like this, take it like this. Okay, same way from this corner to this corner. What is that? Again a hypotenuse. Please check here. This is a right angle triangle, no? For a square or a rectangle, it will be always a right angle triangle. So what will that be, bacha? It will be root of a square plus a square. Root of a square plus a square. Yes or no? Root of a square plus a square. How come, sir? This is a and this is a. This is a and this is a. So root of a square plus a square. And now you have this length known. You have this length known. Now consider this height, bacha, and join this line. Okay. Now if you do that, what are you gonna get? This was root of a square plus a square. Please check. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. 1 second. Have a look. This was root of a square plus a square. Root of a square plus a square. Now what about this, sir? What about this? This will again be, if you take this, no, if you take this, it will again become right angle triangle. The diagonal of the floor, the height will become again right angle triangle if you join the diagonal of the room. Okay, if you do that, what are you gonna get for this? Please check this out. You're gonna get for this, bacha, root of a square plus a square plus a square. A square plus a square plus a square. So I'll write it over here. Please check. Okay, if it is not clear in the figure, I'll write it over here. Diagonal will be given by what, bacha? Root of a square plus a square, which came from the diagonal of the floor and then the height part. Okay, if you want, you can add them. Root of 3a square. What are we getting, bacha? A root 3. A root 3. A root 3. Diagonal means a length, so it will be unit length. Okay. Check here. Cubic units, square units, and unit. These are the three formulas for cube. Same I can write for cuboid. For cuboid, bacha, I'll have different values. How come, sir? I'll have length, breadth, and height, right? So my lateral surface area. Okay. Check this out. My lateral surface area will be again depending on the walls. Please check here. I have BH, one wall, sir, the right hand side wall. This is, bacha, what? This is BH. So I'll have BH, but I'll have on this side also, na? But same area. So multiplied by 2. Please check this out. Right side and left side will have same rectangle, right? BH over here, here also BH. So means twice of BH plus front side, sir, L times of H. Check here, L times of H. So LH, and the back also will remain same. So I can write this into 2 as well. Take 2 common. What I'm getting? Check this out. BH plus LH. This is LSA. Lateral surface area is what? Walls area. Okay, the walls area. Okay. So one more thing. Do not stick to this part. Do one thing. Whenever a question is asked, no, draw the given cuboid and take the dimensions whatever they have given, and then you take into the account right side wall, left side wall, front side wall, and back side wall. You do that, please, because sometimes what happens now, the length will not work as the what do you call your dimension like that. So you just draw the figure and figure it out from there. It will become easier. Please trust me, it'll be easier if you draw the figure if the dimension is given for simply for LSA. But for TSA it is not the case. Check for TSA bacha. For TSA just write this. This is always true for TSA. What is that? Twice of LB plus BH plus LH. Means you have to include the top and roof as well. Means roof and the floor as well. So TSA, what's the volume bacha? What's the volume, sir? The volume will become L into B into H. Areas will have units as square units. Volume will have unit as cubic units. Okay. What about diagonal, sir? Will be same bacha. In this case, you're gonna get L square plus B square plus H square. Root of L square plus B square plus H square. Take this out. Okay. Okay. Plus H square. L square plus B square plus H square. Same concept. Okay. L here, B here. Okay. 1 second. L here, B here. So just use this diagonal first. It'll become root of L square plus B square. Then take with the height and then join this line. Okay. You're gonna get this as L square plus B square plus H square. L square plus B square plus H square. Any doubt you have, let me know in the comment section. This is bacha L square. Okay. Chaliye. This is clear. I hope this is clear. Okay. So this is it for the formulas for cube and cuboids. Let's move to cylinders and cone. Cylinders and cone, where the questions are asked most of the time. Most of the questions are asked on this category only, so you have to pay attention when I write the formulas for these category. I'm explaining the figures and writing the writing the formulas. Okay. Check the cylinder. What's the cylinder, bacha? If you have a rectangular sheet, listen to me. If you have a rectangular sheet and you can fold it like this, take a piece of paper, a page from your notebook, don't tear it up, just think about it. Take a piece of paper, any A4 paper you can take, and try to fold it just by the contact. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get it like this, right? Yes. Or if you see a cylindrical figure and something you can cut through it, cut from here. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get a rectangle, sir. So if you check this clearly, it's going to be, if you fold a rectangular sheet of paper like this, you're gonna get what, bacha? You're gonna get a cylinder. You're gonna get a cylinder. So we will have few things over here. In the case of curved surface, this is a curved surface, right? We use the notation as CSA. It is not cross section area. It is simply called as curved surface area. And what is that, bacha? In this case, 2 pi RH. Okay. The first formula is this. Second one, the volume, so the space inside the cylinder is given as pi r square h. Pi r square h. How come this formula is there, sir? For any solid, no bacha. What type of solid is this? I am teaching you only regular solid, means where the cross section is consistent. Have a look. So if you look at the previous cases, no, just look at this previous case. I'll explain you over here. If you cut through, let's say I cut this cube, I have, let's say, ice cube or something else, cake is there, something else is there which I can cut. If I keep slicing through this cube, I'll get what? I'll get each layer as a square. Yes or no? Same ways. So if I cut through this, I'll get each layer as the rectangle, right? A square of the base area, here and the rectangle of the base area. Don't you think? Take a, if this was a cube, let's say a cake, and I have a scissor, I start cutting like this, layering 1, 2, 3. What I'm getting, bacha? Every time I'm getting a area, a plane, a rectangle of a base area. So for all this figure, what we do actually to find the volume, base area times height. Base area is called as cross section area. So cross section area, or simply just remember this, base area times height. What is the base area, sir? A into A. So A square times the height. What is the height, bacha? A again. Remember this, A into A, the base area for the square. Height is what, sir? A. So I get it as A cube. In this particular case, base area, what is the base area, sir? L into B. Base area is L into B. Multiply with height. What I'm getting, bacha? Please check. L into B into H. For every regular solid, you have this formula. L, so means base area times the height. So please check over here. Okay, please check over here. What is happening, bacha? What is happening here? So what is the base area, sir? The base area is actually a circle. The base area is actually a circle like this, na? So base area is what, bacha? Is simply pi r square. How much is this? Simply pi r square multiplied with the height. How much is the height, sir? So h. That's why the volume is pi r square h. Is that clear? Okay. So volume is known. CSA is known. Anything else? Yes. TSA. Total surface area, sir. How much that will be? again the walls area, the curved surface area, so I'll write this as the curved surface area plus the circular part at the top and the bottom. How much I get? Pi r square for the top part, and I have the bottom as well, same area na, so times 2. Please check this out. Pi r square over here and over here as well, so I will take this into 2. What I'm getting, bacha, please check. What is CSS? What is CSA? 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square. You can take 2 pi r common. What are you getting? H plus r. This is the total surface area of a cylinder. Clear? Okay. Now I'll move on to the cone side. For cone, bacha, again have a look. For cone, you have, if I take cone with the same height as the cylinder H and as the radius R, okay, then what happens? First of all, this is called as slant height. L is called as slant height. This part from here to here is called as slant height. Okay. One thing, cone is actually 1/3 of the space of the volume of a cylinder, sir. Okay. Very, very simple. Okay. Means 1/3 of the section means, so volume will become what? Volume will become 1/3 of the volume over here, means pi r square h. Is that clear? 1/3 if the height is kept same. Height is kept same and the radius is kept same. We're gonna get this as 1/3 pi r square h. Okay, that's the volume. Again, what is the L, bacha? Please check here. L will be given by, it's first of all called as slant height. Slant height. Okay. And the formula for L will be what, bacha? From Pythagoras theorem. Please check here. R square plus H square. Is L important, sir? Yes, it is. I'll show you how. So for the CSA in the cone becomes pi RL. Pi RL, that's why. Okay. Now once that is done, let's look for TSA also. What is TSA, sir? The curved surface area CSA plus pi r square. Why not 2, sir? Check here. We had over here 2 circular faces, but in this case I have 1 circular base. Okay, that's why pi r square. So add them. What is CSA, bacha? So pi RL plus pi r square. Take pi r common. What I'm getting? L plus r. This is, bacha, my TSA. Please check this out. TSA is pi r times L plus r. Pi r times L plus r. Please have a look. Is that clear? Okay. Chaliye. I hope this is clear, bacha. Cylinder and cone is clear, na? Okay. Have a look, sir. You have to remember all these formulas, bacha. All these formulas have to be remembered for each type of solids. Okay. Again, what type of solids? 3D solids. Solids are 3D only, but very important, the word is regular solids. Meaning of regular solids, sir, the cross section is always same. Okay. Chaliye. Uniform. Moving on. Okay. To sphere. Spheres and hemispheres also will deal with it. Right now, spheres, simple formula. For a sphere, though, only 2 formulas are there. Please check. Volume of sphere. Remember this formula 4/3. Please remember this formula 4/3 pi r cube. Okay. And there's a TSA. What is that, bacha? Total surface area. And what is that? 4 pi r square. Total surface area for the cylinder will be like a ball, right? It will be 4 pi r square. What about hemisphere, sir? Please check this out. A bowl, right? So for this, bacha, for this part you'll have 2 pi r square, and for this part you'll have pi r square. Okay. So for hemisphere you're gonna have again 3 formulas. Please check. You'll have a volume first. Let's say the volume will be, bacha, 2/3, half of this, na? It's 4/3, na? So half of this, so 2/3 pi r cube. Second, you'll have curved surface area. Curved surface area will be simply 2 pi r square. This is the curved part, right? This is the CSA part. What about the last one, bacha? TSA will be CSA plus, so CSA plus the top part, this one. How much is that, sir? Pi r square. Okay. Chaliye. So basically 2 pi r square plus pi r square, 3 pi r square. 3 pi r square. Please have a look. Clear, na? I hope this is clear. Please have a look. So a sphere is again done. Simple. That's simple, sir. Yes. Formulas you have to remember, of course, and again you have to remember the cube roots and cubes, decimal calculation. We are in now mensuration, so calculations will be coming now. So you have to remember the square roots, cube roots. Okay. So square roots and square till 26 you have to remember. 1 to 26 square and square roots. Okay. And 1 to 10 cube and cube roots. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. You have to remember this to solve any question in this. Okay, chaliye. So sphere is over. Now moving on to question side. Have a look. The radii of two cylinders are in the ratio 2 to 3. Okay, 2 to 3. Okay, means if I take two cylinders like this, okay, so R to R is given by 2 to 3 na. Please check. Radii, two cylinder means 2 to 3. Okay, and their height are in ratio. Check this out. Small h to capital H is coming as bacha, not R, is coming as 5 by 3. I'll change this over here. Have a look. This is not R, this is capital H. Okay. All right. What are they asking? Ratio of the volume. So small v upon capital V. Have a look. Capital V. What I'm getting, bacha, for this part? For cylinder, right? So pi r square h upon pi capital R square capital H. Pi goes out. Okay. What I have? R by R the whole square times of h by h na. I have r square by r square, right? I can take it as whole square. What is r square, bacha? Please check. So r by r is 2 by 3 na. So 2 by 3 the whole square times of 5 by 3. How much I'm getting? Please check this out. I'm getting here 4 into 5, so 20. Over here I'm getting 9 into 3, so 27. 2 square is 4 into 5 is 20. 3 square is 9 into 3 is 27. What's the answer? Option number B is suitable. Okay. Please check this out. Option number B is suitable answer. Question number 1 is over. Question number 1 is over. Moving on to question number 2. The curved surface area of a right circular cone of height 1 cm, 15 cm and base diameter 16 cm. What are they asking? Please check here. CSA per cone. Draw a cone, please. Okay. What is they've given? They've given the height, right? So this value is given as, please check this out, 15. And this value what they've given, bacha? They've given diameter as 16 na. So this will be, bacha, 8, right? Diameter 16 means radius is half na. So 8. So we have to find this L value. Check the L value, bacha. What is the L value going to be? 15 square plus 8 square. 225 plus 64. 289. Okay. How much am I getting? This is going to be simply 17 na. 17, right? Yeah. Okay. 17 centimeters. Okay. 17 centimeters. This is, bacha, my slant height. Okay. 17 centimeter. Great. So now once this is done, how come, sir? Because this is going to be right angle triangle, no? Always called as right circular cone. It means what? The height and the radius is always 90 degree. Okay, right circular cone. So L is coming like this. We are looking for CSA. The formula for CSA was pi RL, right? What is pi, bacha? Pi is as it is. What is R, sir? 8. What is L, sir? 17. Multiply, bacha. 7 into 8 is 6. So 5, 8 into 1 plus 5 is 13. 136 pi is the area, so centimeter square. Option which is suitable is option number D. Please check this out. 136. Correct, na? 136. Not visible. Please check. 136 pi centimeter square. I hope this is clear. Okay. Question number 2 is over. Moving on to question number 3. We had to find what? The slant height. That was the only important part in this particular question. Assertion is a hemisphere of radius 5 cm is to be painted all over. Okay. Painted all over. Then total cost of painting. Hemisphere. Draw the hemisphere. Painted all over, right? It means what is the total surface area, bacha, for this? So for TSA will be, bacha, this is pi r square, this is 2 pi r square. So 3 pi r square, na? 3 pi, what is the radius, sir? 5. Check this out. 5 square. How much is that? 25 into 3, 75 pi. 75 pi square centimeters. Okay. That's the total surface area. Painting cost is given. Painting cost is, sir, at a rate of 1. Okay, 1 rupee. Okay, this is 1 rupee. Okay, this is 1 rupee, bacha. 1 rupee cost is there. So if you have to find total cost, no? Total cost will be what, sir? 75 pi into 1, right? How much is that? Rupees 75 pi. Same thing I'm getting over here. So assertion is true. Okay, assertion is true. Reason check. TSA of hemisphere is 3 pi r square. Correct, na? Same thing we have used here. Please check. It means reason is true and reason explains assertion. So option number A is correct. Same formula we have used, no? Please check here. TSA, total surface area of hemisphere is 3 pi r square. Please check this out. Okay, it means the reason is true and reason explains assertion. So option number A is suitable. Question number 3 is done. Have a look. Question number 4 is going to be over here. Assertion is if a volume of two spheres are in the ratio 64 to 27. Volume of two spheres. Check this out. Small v to capital V. Okay. Okay, no, ulta. Okay. 1 second. Have a look. Capital V to small v right now. This is bigger, right? Is given as 64 by 27. Let's check this out. This becomes 4 by, it's a sphere, right? Yeah, so 4 by 3 pi capital R cube upon 4 by 3 pi small r cube equals to 64 by 27. Cancel this. 4 by 3 and 4 by 3 is gone. Pi and pi is gone. What I'm getting, bacha? I'm getting r upon small r, the whole cube is coming as 64 by 27. So if you solve this part, you're gonna get what? R upon r will be, sir, what? Cube root of all of this fraction. This is 27, bacha. Okay. Cube root of this, if you check now, this will be, sir, 4. Cube root of 64 is 4, and this will be, sir, 3. 4 by 3. 4 by 3. All right. So if this is 4 by 3, then that's it. This is the ratio of radiuses. What are they asking? Then the ratio of the surface area. So let's find this. Surface area by surface area. Okay, what is that going to be, sir? Please check. It's a sphere, right? Okay, so you have a 4 pi capital R square upon 4 pi small r square. Divide this, what are you getting? R by R the whole square. What is R by R, sir? 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 ka whole square is how much, sir? 16 by 9. How much is it? 16 by 9. But they have written here 4 by 3, na? So it means assertion is incorrect. Assertion is incorrect. Volume of a right circular cylinder is, this is correct, na? Cylinders, this is the cylinder's volume, right? Pi square h. So reason is true, assertion is false. Option D. Option number D is suitable. Please have a look. Very good question. Okay, a very good question. This question can be asked in 2-marker category also. This first part can be asked in 2-marker category as well. Okay, they can give you this information and ask you to find the ratio of simply area or radiuses. Anything can be asked. 2-marker question is very perfect from here. Now, so we have solved 4 questions and learned a lot of concepts for all the formulas, how we get to the formula in detail. So moving on, I have an announcement for you before I move on to questions. And what is that? Please have a look, sir, about DSAT program. It's called a Diksha Scholastic Aptitude Test. Okay, so what we do in this test is we help our students to make a right decision for their career, choosing the right subject, by choosing the right subject for themselves in 11th and 12th. How they do that? Like, let's say they can choose science with maths, without maths, which is bio, commerce, arts. Means you want to go for something else, but right now what students make this decision based upon, no, is like, sir, I don't like commerce, so I'll go with science. I don't like science, I'll go with arts or commerce, like that. That's not a healthy decision to make, bacha. What you should do, no, you should stick to your strength and then you should make a decision about it. Correct, right? So this is the right way to choose a subject. I hope this is clear. No. So if somebody is like, very sure about it as well, let's say they're very sure that they want to do engineering, then this will again help you out to understand your competency level for JEE, NEET and KSAT. Means what exactly are you today, how you can improve, where is the competition level, where is the competition level right now, and how can you actually assess yourself to get the maximum outcome from your preparation. Okay, so actually without being under a lot of pressure, it can make your work very systematically arranged. Okay, so how it does that, we'll talk about that later in detail when I explain you the structure of the program. But right now just understand this: the program is conducted at the offline campuses of Diksha 3 hours on Sunday. Okay, how can you enroll? The link for this webpage is given in the description of this video. Go ahead, check the link out. Okay, once you enroll yourself, you're gonna get in touch with our team, book a slot on Sunday. Okay, and you have to visit the campuses of Diksha. Once your slot is booked, you can choose the location where you want to go and then visit the campus. I'll let you know how it actually works in the structure part at the end. Right now, let me get back to the question solving, which was question number 5. So let's solve this question, bacha. Question number 5. Question number 5 looks like this. If each edge of a cube is increased by 150%, excellent problem. Let's say this is a cube like this. So right now the edge is given as, side is given as what, bacha? X, let's say. Okay, x units. Okay. Okay. What is the surface area, bacha? The surface area would be 6x square, na? Formula is like that. Side square times 6 is my surface area, square units. Then what they're asking? Then find the percentage increase in the surface area. Okay, so edge is increased by 50%. What happens then? New edge is actually what, bacha? Is actually 1.5x, na? Increase by 50% in what? Whatever it was, let's say it was 10 in the beginning, it'll become 15. So that's why 15x. Okay, so 1.5x, again units. Now find the total surface area in this particular case. You'll have this as, please check this out, 6 times of 1.5x the whole square. How much I'm getting? 6 times of 3 by 2x, na? 1.5 means what? 3 by 2x the whole square. Okay, this is again a square units. Please check this out. Okay, they're asking for what? Percentage increase. So let's just find first change in the surface area. Okay, how much will that be, bacha? The difference of this will be 6 times of 3 by 2 x the whole square minus, correct now? If the side is increased means total surface area will be more, right? Size is increased, no? x2, side increase from x to 1.5x, then what will happen to the area? This will also increase, na sir? This will also increase, so that's why I've taken this as greater. So minus this minus the original surface area. But we're looking for this value? No, so we're looking for percentage increase in the surface area. Okay, so we'll do what? Difference in the surface area divided by the original surface area, which is how much? 6x square. Difference by the original surface area. So please check this out. 6 times of 3 by 2 x the whole square minus 6x square divided by 6x square. Okay, chaliye. On this side I can take something common in the numerator. Please check. Acha, into 100 percentage, right? So into 100. Okay, so I can take 6x square common. Please check this out. What is left in the first bracket? I have 3 by 2 the whole square left. 3 by 2 the whole square left minus nothing is left, sir. So 1. Okay, divide by 6 square into 100. This cancelled. Okay, how much is that? 9 by 4 minus 1 times of 100. How much is that? 9 minus 5. Sorry, 9 minus 4 by 4. One second. By 4 into 100. Check this out. 25 times cancelled. What I'm getting? 5 into 25. How much is that? 125%. Okay. This is what, bacha? This is the percentage increase in the surface area. Means if you increase, conclusion is if you increase the edge length or the side length of a cube by 50% from x to 1.5x, what will happen? The area will increase by 125%. 50% increase in the edge will make the increase in the area by 125%. Please have a look. Okay, this is clear. A very good question. I think this is from PYQ section. You have to check this out. I'm not very sure. I think it is not a PYQ. That's why I've not mentioned it over here. If it was, I would have certainly mentioned. Okay, so this is a very good question. Excellent question. Okay, excellent problem. Okay, please check this out. Question number 5 is done. Moving on to question number 6. A cylinder, a cone and a hemisphere are of the same base and the same height. Means H and R are equal. What it means? It means H and R are equal. H equals to R, bacha. H equals to R, sir. In that case, what we're getting? Please check here. Cylinder is what, bacha? Cylinder is going to be, sir, pi R square H. Okay. For cone, we'll have 1 by 3 pi r square h for please check this out. Please check this. What is that, bacha? We have hemisphere, na? Hemisphere. What we have? 2 by 3 pi r cube. We are saying h and r are equal, means I can write this as pi r cube. This as 1 by 3 pi r cube, and this as 2 by 3 pi r cube. If you take the ratio of the first two, what are you going to get? Please check. You're going to get, cancel this and this, you're going to get 1 to 1 by 3. And if you take the ratio of these two, what are you going to get? Please check. Pi r cube will cancel. You're going to get 1 by 3 to 2 by 3, right? So if you combine them together, you're going to get what? 1 to 1 by 3 to 2 by 3, na? Okay? Separate ones. They're two different ratios, okay? Now if I combine them, multiply everything by 3, you're going to get what? 3 over here. Multiply everything with 3, you're going to get this as 1. You're going to get this as 2. This is the ratio between the volumes, okay, of cylinder, cone and hemisphere. Cylinder, cone and hemisphere. Please have a look. 3, 1, 2. Okay, simple question. Very, very simple. Okay. 4 cubes of a volume 125 centimeter cube. Okay. There are 4 cubes, okay, each of a volume. This are joined end to end in a row. Find the surface area and volume of the resulting cuboid. Excellent question. So how does this look, sir? Please check. This is the first cube, bacha. Okay, I'll try to make it work. Please check this out. Okay, so I have cube number 1 here, cube number 2 here, cube number 3 like this. These are the 4 cubes. Okay, each of the volume, what, bacha? 125. Means volume of cube is what, sir? 125, which is equals to what, bacha? Please remember, a cube equals to 125. So what is a value, bacha? A value is 5, sir. 5 centimeters. Means this value is 5, 5, 5, 5, and this is again 5, sir. This also is 5, sir. Volume means what? Cube means what? All sides are equal, right? So the total length will become what? Please check here. For the new figure, which is what? A cuboid. Which is a cuboid, bacha. For this figure, what I have length will be 4 times of 5. How much is that? 20 centimeters. 20 centimeters. Please check. Okay. What about breadth, sir? Breadth remains same, na? This is a breadth, right? So breadth remains same, 5 centimeter. What about height, sir? Again, 5 centimeter only. Okay. Let's look for what they're asking. Find the surface area. Okay. What is surface area, sir? Please check. Surface area was 2 times of LB, BH and LH, sir. 2 times of LB was what, bacha? 20 into 5, 100. BH, 5 into 5, so 25. And LH, 20 into 5 again will become 100, bacha. What I'm getting? 225. So 2 into 225 is how much, sir? 450 centimeters square. First part is done. Second part is what? Find the volume of the resulting cuboid. So volume. Okay, volume would be what's L into B into H. How much is that? Please check. L is 20, B is 5 and this 5. So 100 into 5, 500 centimeter cube. My answers are over here. I'll highlight it for you. First answer is over here. Second answer is over here. 500 centimeter cube and 450 centimeters square. The surface area and the volume are like this. Please have a look. Okay, please have a look. I hope this is clear. Okay, now moving on to question number 8. Let's have a look. Wax cylinder of a diameter 21 centimeter and height. Cylinder is there, right? Let's draw a cylinder. Okay. Okay. Diameter is 21, na? What's the radius, bacha? 21 by 2. This is the radius, right? This is the radius, na? Okay. And height 21 means this value is again h, bacha. 21. How much is this? 21 centimeters. Okay, great. It's chipped off and shaped into form of a cone. Okay, great. So means we had made a change to make a cone like this. Okay, now the chipped off backs is recast into solid sphere. Okay, so look carefully over here. What is the volume of cone if formed like this? Volume of cone after chipping will be what, bacha? Remember this formula, 1 by 3 pi r square h. I told you a cone will be of the same height and radius, 1/3 of the entire volume of the cylinder. So what is the remaining part which is chipped off? So wax chipped off. What is the volume of wax chipped off will be bacha? What is it? 2/3 pi r square h. Yes or no? If the cone's volume is 1/3 pi r square h, what is the chipped off volume of the wax? What is it, sir? 2/3 pi r square h. Have a look. 1 second. Okay, great. This is done. All right. So this is being converted into, recast into solid sphere. Okay. So basically they are saying that this is equals to, this volume is equals to 4/3. It's a sphere, right? 4/3 pi. I don't know the spheres. Let's say I don't know spheres, bacha, my radius. So I'm gonna take this as simply, let's say this is a sphere. Okay, this is a sphere. Simply 4/3 pi r cube. This is bacha what? This is value. This value is a radius r. Okay, radius r. So what is that going to be? Please take this over here. 2/3 pi r square h equals to 4/3 pi r cube. Take this out. 3 and 3 is gone. Pi and pi is gone. Okay, can I cancel r and r also? No sir, they're different. Okay, so what I'm getting, 2. What is r square? What's the radius over here? 21/2 square. What is the h, sir? What is the h value? Please check here. H value is, sir, simply 21 equals to r cube, 4r cube, sorry, 4r cube. Have a look. So I want to find the value of r. I'll bring this over here. What I'm getting, please check. I'm getting 2 times of 21 into 21, right? Divided by 2 into 2. Bring 4 over here. Equals to r cube. Check this out. I can cancel this 2 with this 2. What I'm getting, please check. I'm getting r cube equals to numerator 21, 3 times. So 21 cube divided by 2 into 4, so 8. Which is that? 2 cube. Please check this out. 2 into 4 is 8. What is 8, sir? 2 cube, bacha. So what I'm getting, sir? The r value as 21/2. 21/2. R value is also coming as 21/2. So what are they asking? Find the diameter. Okay. Diameter of what, sir? Diameter of sphere. Of the sphere which is made using the wax which is chipped off of the cylinder. So 2 times of the radius. How much is the radius? 2 times of? Please check here. Capital R, right? So 2 times of 21/2. So 21 centimeters. This is the final answer. Have a look. Final answer. Have a look. Please have a look. So diameter is going to be 2 times of this. 21/2 times of 2. How much is that? 21 centimeter. 21 centimeter. So this question is also done. Okay, had fun doing it. Of course, please check. Question number 8 is also over. Okay, with this I am asking you to close the session right now. We have done the questions, we have learned the concept. Now, as I said, I'll tell you about the structure of the reset program. Let me finish this part as well. So what is it, bacha? 3-hour session Sunday on the offline campus of Diksha. How to enroll? I've told you over here. The information is given in the link is given in the description. Go ahead, check this out. Enroll, get in touch with the team and book your slot on Sunday. That is clear. Now, so what we do in this 3-hour session is, first I will be teaching you a lecture. Means we'll be giving you a lecture for any particular concept. Once that lecture is taught to you, okay, once you have learned that particular concept from our side, you can ask your doubt as well. Means 45 minutes of lecture will be given. Last 15 minutes you can ask your doubts as well. So 1 hour is over. You learned and you ask your doubt. 1 hour is over. Second hour, you have to write an aptitude test based upon what you've learned. Second hour is over. You can see here, you learned something, then you wrote a test on that. Second hour is over. Now third hour will be a very important session. What we're gonna do, we're gonna evaluate your paper. Then you can sit with your parents and with yourself, with the team of counselors that we have and faculties that we have, very experienced team of faculties and counselors, which will help you understand your approach to problem solving. Means how you approach the paper, what you could have done better, and if you've done everything very good, then they'll let you know as well that you have done everything very good, bacha. Okay, so now after all of this, I think you'll be very informed to make a right career choice. Okay, but if you have some other doubts as well, do one thing, write down all the doubts at one place and ask all these questions to our team of counselors and faculties. I'm telling you, once you're leaving the session from our campus, you'll be very, very satisfied with the program that you took. Okay, how can you do that? Enroll and book a slot on Sunday. Okay, this much you can do for your career choice, bacha. I'm telling you, a lot of students struggle with this. I know you will not if you enroll into this. Okay, so with this, I am concluding the session, bacha, today, which is the session number 1 on VSA. Very important chapter. 6 questions comes, but again, you have to know the calculation to solve the questions in this. You can't be just remembering the formulas and that is it. It will not work like that. Practice is required. You have to know the calculations. You have to speed up the calculation as well from your side with practice. Okay, so with this, I'm ending the session. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye.